I raced professionally from 73 through 78. Attendance at the races was fantastic. I mean, people would be lining the fences. The grandstands would be full. I remember being at the Indy Mile and looking up, it's Willie G. He was a race enthusiast, even though he was part owner of the company. And he's on top of a motorhome just cheering for me, just like, yeah! It was quite a heady experience.
There's so many stories about this place and so many stories about this family.
We have customers that have been with us since the 70s.
We all feel like one big family.
My dad is a key part of making it be what it is today.
I have a huge amount of respect for the hours that have been put in here. Just like racing, your name is on the line.
People ask me, when are you going to retire? I'm like, no, this is too much fun. Growing up, Harley was my life. Working in the dealership every day after school, all I could think about was racing, and I was riding everything I could. It was my life. My dad, too. He was a big enthusiast for Harley-Davidson, very mechanical. Started the dealership in 1947 in Lakeland, Florida. 1957, he came to Macon. That's when he bought out the dealership here.
Yeah, you could tell Grover loved Harleys. He's been on a Harley all his life. I'd come up to the dealership just to hang out. If he told you something, you could count on it.
Our dealership at that point was downtown. It was small. They basically worked on motorcycles and sold a few. They didn't sell a lot. I grew up working in the dealership every day after school, sweeping the floor, and then I started working on bikes. I learned how to weld. In those days, you repaired a lot. We used to straighten frames and fork tubes. It was old school, but it developed a very strong work ethic.
Greg and I started racing with each other in '71, riding Harley-Davidson Bajas. Started off racing together, and Greg got some notoriety and then started into the dirt track program.
I'd never ridden dirt track. I practiced a little bit, won my first race, raced a season of Sportsman, and then turned pro to do this championship. We won that championship. It was such a big deal, I actually got a factory ride with Harley. In that era, the early 70s, the whole motorcycle industry was exploding. I mean, there was so much popularity with motorcycles at the time. After that championship, I'm on the national circuit, so I'm just on the road. You're signing autographs, you're being interviewed. It's on ABC Wide World Sports at one point. I was young, but I was going after it, and that's what I wanted to do. I did recognize that it was a special life. I was at the top of the sport, and I just started having the realizations that, okay, this is cool, I've done it, I've made it, but I think I would like to have more in my life.
We were all just in awe of how far Greg had gone, being from Macon. Then, Greg kind of slowly came back into the dealership.
I wanted to do other things, went to factory school, working on motorcycles, building engines, and I always had those skills. I came back in and started working at the dealership, started taking on more of a management role. I saw the opportunities of building the dealership to a higher level. And my dad was old school, pretty set in his ways, and his way was to work in the back and just work harder instead of maybe taking the angle of working smarter. So I presented a plan, and he was all for it. And so I took over, started growing the dealership. That was 1987 I did that. And in 2003, we built this building we're in now. My wife, she would help with motor clothes and just different things. And so at one point, she came into the business.
Our dealership was going to triple in size, and I knew that I needed to be here full time. I had a motorcycle growing up, so the apparel was just a perfect fit for me.
And then my two boys, they grew up in it. So it's grown into the family dealership that we have now, which is we're very proud of.
I hear just about every day from customers. They love the atmosphere, all of our staff. They know that they can always come to us because we're here every day. When Hog started in '84, Greg's dad, Grover, applied for a chapter. A lot of the riders that came in were involved in getting it started. So we do have one of the oldest chapters in the country, all from just enjoying the same thing, Harley-Davidson. Our customers mean everything to us.
My kids started coming to the dealership after school. They would do chores around the dealership. They picked up on the mechanical side of things.
We were sweeping the floors and loading the Coke machine and washing motorcycles and uncrate them when they were in the wooden crates, and I'd have to put them together. I mean, I was doing that pretty young, 10, 11, 12 years old.
Naturally, growing up in a dealership, transferred into riding motorcycles, dirt bikes, even pro racing later on.
They always had a very high level of passion for racing. They started getting sponsors for helmets and leathers, and they turned pro and won several national championships, written up in the magazines, doing some of the same stuff I did. I was passionate and supportive and helped them all I could, but, it was coming from them.
The road racing career was great. It was successful, but the economy kind of made it hard to do that long term, and the dealership needed help, and that's where we came in.
2008 was, a tough time economically. We needed all hands on deck. I started working in the back, and I would do anything. I would wash bikes. I would deliver bikes.
They've now worked their way up in the dealership. Payton has been parts manager, Brett's been service manager, and now they're transitioning into sharing the role of general manager. It is a fun thing that we have here.
Our sons being here at the dealership have been so valuable and rewarding to see them excel and do so well. That's just been a great thing. I never did dream 25 years ago that it would come to this.
I've watched them boys from kids just grow up and excel to managing this business with the leadership of their mom, Lisa, and Greg. They are 100% customer service. They are some of the best.
It doesn't feel like you're walking into a big box store, a corporate store. That's important to us.
There's not many like this that I know of from being around Harley dealers. You just don't see this. It's a family. And now, with their kids coming along, Payton and Brett's kids coming along, it'll continue to be a family.
We're coming up on 80 years and still going. My family's here. This is what I love to do. There's so many friends of mine that are dealers that have sold. A couple of years ago, I had people ask me, why don't you sell? That's not in the plan. We're a family-run Harley-Davidson dealership. We're not going anywhere.